Hey there, Joe Hout. Today I'm going to teach you how to play the solo variant of Dragon Draft. Thanks for watching. This is the solo variant of Dragon Draft. I don't know about you, but I really love playing solo games. There are times that there's no one to play with or someone doesn't want to play a certain game. And so to have the option to have a solo variant, I really wanted to make one for this game, Dragon Draft. So there's a couple cards that we have to take out to set up. I'm going to show you how to set up. I thought it would just be easier to play a video for you, and the rules are also included here. So you're going to take out the gem miners, the 4s, the advisors, the 8s, the heralds, number 9, and last, the queen, number 13. A lot of those are dealing with your live partner, and so that's difficult to bring to play in a solo variant. So you should watch the How to Play Dragon Draft first before watching this, link down below, because a lot of this is very similar. There's just a couple rules tweaks. And so the cards that are different are the merchants. They're actually going to have a different rule to them. All the other cards are the same, basically. So the merchant, you reveal that during the merchant phase usually, but in this, as soon as it's drafted, you get to reveal it, and then you get to exchange with the market, which are these cards that are going to be set aside. So before I get into all that, you shuffle these leftover cards, and you actually set aside the dragon. In the other versions, the dragon is shuffled in, but the dragon is in the dragon roost in the solo variant. So that's set aside. You shuffle these up, you're going to put one card aside, face down, under the dragon. That's in the dragon roost. Then you're going to put 4 cards face down and flip the top card up. That's the market. The merchants are going to deal with that. Then you're going to put 7 cards over here, top card face up, and this is trump for the round, or pardon me, the royal suit for this round. And so we can go ahead and mark that on our royal suit marker. So purple scepters are the royal suit for this round. There's 21 cards left over. This is the draft stack. Now what we're going to do is that it's like we're going to play a 4-player game, but there's only one person. And so I'm going to have an imaginary, a ghost partner across from me. You can name them whatever you want to make you feel good. And then we're playing against these 2 other ghost players also. And so the way the draft is going to work is I'm going to look at the top card of the deck, and then I choose to either put that in my partner's hand, into my hand, or into this player's hand. Now this player, they already have their hand set. Their 7 cards are here, and that card is going to be in it as well. After we draft all of these cards, and each player ends up with 7 cards in the end, I get to have all mine face up, and then we shuffle each individual player's stack, and then we'll play them. I have to follow suit to play them one at a time. So I'm actually going to walk you through that whole process right now. So one trick here is the dragon trackers. Of all the other cards, when you draft them, you're going to look at them and then lay them face down. But the dragon trackers are revealed and remain face up. And the player with the most dragon trackers is going to win the dragon roost. And you exchange only dragon trackers with those 2 cards. You get to exchange 2 of your dragon trackers with the dragon roost. So let's walk through how this works. So I'll look at this card. I'm thinking, okay, let me back up for a second. So the opposite player, there's levels of play here, and I like to play the hardest variant. The hardest variant is that you basically double everything. It makes it a little more difficult. I like solo games with a little added difficulty. And so the ghost player here, the opponent, any tricks that team earns, instead of being worth 1 gem, it's going to be worth 2 gems. Any gems that they earn during gameplay, at the end when you total them up, they're doubled. So it makes it a little harder to win. Also, the dragon trackers for them, they count as double. And so if they have 1 dragon tracker, it's like they have 2 dragon trackers. If they have 2 dragon trackers, it's like they have 4 dragon trackers. So you don't just want to give them those dragon trackers. The player who collects the most dragon trackers will win the dragon roost. So I flip this card over. I'm trying to figure out what to do. Do I give it to my partner? Do I give it to myself? Do I give it to the opponent? I'm going to give it to my partner. And since it is a dragon tracker, I get to lay it face up. All right, then I look at the next card. It's another dragon tracker, and it's the royal suit dragon tracker. So I can either give it to, I can't give it to this player because I've already given him a card. I can give it to this opponent, or I can give it to myself. I don't want to give it to the opponent, so I'm going to give it to me. So this last card is definitely going to the opponent. I get to see it though. It's a king, and it's not the royal suit. All right, so then this will go face down here. All right, now we start that again. Look at a card. It's a red jester. I'm going to give that to the opponent. Look at the next one. It has to go to my partner or to me. It's the knight. Well, I want that to end up with the player who, the opposite player of the dragon. And so I think I'm going to try to have my partner get all the dragon trackers, and then I'm going to try to have the knight. So then he'll end up with the dragon. All right, so this last card is going to go to my partner. It's another dragon tracker. That worked out really well. And so dragon trackers are drafted face up. It just happens to be that my partner has two. Any other cards from my partner would be face down. So there is a memory element to it. All my cards that I draft are face up because it's my hand. All right, now we start again. A merchant, red merchant. So I'm going to give that to myself, and I get to exchange it with the top card of the market over there, which is sweet, a very high royal card. If I give it to the opponent, that would happen immediately. I would ditch the merchant, and then they would get that king. If I give it to my partner, same thing. So I'm going to ditch that merchant. I'll add the king to my hand, and then flip this one over. All right. Now this next card goes to either my partner or to the opponent. I'm going to give this to the opponent. It goes face down. Now my partner has a yellow frog, so I just need to remember that because I want to end up with princesses. All right. Start again. Green jester. I'm going to give that to the opponent. Another dragon tracker. That's great. I'm going to give it to my partner. And another dragon tracker goes to me. All right. Well, I think we may get the dragon roost. We'll see. Start again. Merchant. I'm going to give that to the opponent so he gets that princess. New card flips in the market. A king. Give it to my partner. Oh, sorry, that goes face down. My apologies. And a frog. That's the royal suit. Very good. All right, now we do it again. Royal guard. They've got one there that's going to be coming up. We're not really getting tons of points. They have some they have some jesters in there though, so I'm going to give it to my my partner. All right, a frog. I'll give that to the opponent, and then we get a princess. Very good. That's good because there's that yellow frog in there too. All right, the last three. Royal guard. Let's give that to my partner. Dragon tracker. Now, they don't have any dragon trackers here, and we have 3. This counts as double, so that'll be 2. So I'm actually going to give that to my opponent because that's not great. All right, and then the last card will go to me. Sweet. That really worked out. Well, this has worked out pretty good in our favor. So I have 3 dragon trackers. My partner has 3 dragon trackers. So we get to choose. And I'm going to let my partner take the dragon. And so I don't get to see this bottom card. But I'm going to have him get rid of his 2 greens. They'll go out of play. He'll add the dragon. And this card will be face down too. All right. That's great news. Now we go ahead and set up for gameplay. We're going to flip all these cards over, keeping them where they are. All these other cards are out of play. These market cards, I don't get to look at that card. All these are going to be out of play. All right. So I've gotten to see all these cards, except for that one Dragon Roost card. And then these 7 cards, I have no idea what they are, except for the Royal Guard. That's the Royal Suit. All right, so we're going to shuffle up each one of these piles. Then we're going to play. Now remember that the opponent gets double points for all their stuff in this hard variant. So some rules. Whichever player wins the trick will lead. The player who got the Dragon Roost is the one who leads off to kick everything off. And I have to follow suit no matter what. It's good news because I only have 2 suits, just 2 suited, which is really good news. All right, so let's start off. I'm gonna move this over. All right, so my partner, he leads off, flips the top card, it's a royal guard. The opponent will play, it's a king. I don't have a green, so I can play anything I want. It's a royal guard. You know what, actually I think I'm gonna throw off here and hope that this guy doesn't have anything. All right, good news. All right, so no royal suit was played. The green wins the trick. I'll set those aside. All right, and he won the trick, so he leads. All right, the dragon, this is great news. All right, I'm gonna play the knight on it. No royal guard here. Sweet. So we earn 3 gems for that knight. And we win the trick with the dragon. My partner leads. Merchant. All right, gotta play red. I don't have a red, so I think I'm going to play the royal suit on it. All right, that worked out. I win the trick. I get to lead. You know, I know that my partner has that frog coming up, so I'm just gonna risk it. I'm gonna play this. I know a jester's coming up over here too. Ah, there it is. Well, that really worked out though. Very good. All right, so this is the royal suit, so that's gonna win the trick, and the royal guards cancel that jester point. So our opponents win that trick. He leads. Man, okay, I gotta follow suit. All I have is purple. Play the king. No matches there, and okay, we win the trick. And again, princesses and frogs are just partners that are trying to match. Well, I don't think my partner has any princesses, but we'll just play that. Oh, that's good. They canceled each other, and we win the trick. Very good. Well, this is working out in our favor. Not all games go like this. All right. And there's that and that. Okay, so they get 1 for that jester, and they win the trick. All right, so in the solo variant, there's actually not much leeway for the other team to do much. If they win just a couple tricks, they really can run away with it. So we end up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from tricks, and then 3 from that, so we have 8 points. They have 2 tricks and 1 gem, so that's 3, but then it's doubled, so it's 6. So actually it was 8 to 6. So it was pretty close. All right, so that's the solo play variant. You then would just take all these cards up again, pull the dragon out, and then just go again. You can, if you want to play the hard way, you would actually keep score and play 4 rounds. And so write down the score each time, and then at the end of those 4 rounds, whichever team has the most points wins. That can be difficult because sometimes you just have a really hard hand and the opponents run away with it and they just get a ton of points. It's really hard to dig out of the hole. So that's a much harder variant. An easier way to do it is just who wins the round, and you're trying to win the most rounds. And so that would be, we would have 1 and then the other team has 0. So we just score 1 point for that round. And at the end of 4 rounds, whichever team has the most wins, and then if it's still tied, then you play a bonus round. So that is the solo play variant. So you can stop here if you want to, but I'm going to go ahead and play one more to give you a taste of what it's like to play this solo variant, because in all honesty, I like playing it. So it is actually right now Gen Can't, which is the time for all those that couldn't go to Gen Con to play games. And I'm not at Gen Con, I wish I was. But it's been fun to play some solo games. I played some games with my daughters earlier today. So let's just play another round of solo dragon draft. Dragon set aside, I put one face down. Gonna make the market 4 cards, top cards face up. All right, that's good to know. Then let's make 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The opponent, trump, this is, sorry I keep calling it that. The royal suit is green swords for this round. Now we're gonna draft. So let's draft. Start. It's a princess. Don't really want to give the opponent that, but yeah, we'll do that. I want to see what's next. Another princess. You know what? I'm gonna take that. And sweet. All right. Good to know that my partner has a green princess. Start again. Royal guard. I'm gonna take that. I like being in control of the royal guards. we'll give the opponent that. All right, first dragon tracker. Their teammate has it. Well, give it to the opponent. All right, I'm gonna give this to my partner. I like trying to match those up because when you do that, it's worth a ton of points. And we got a dragon tracker. Keep going. Oh, I hope that doesn't end up hurting us. You know what? I think I want to have the dragon. So I'm gonna take the merchant so I get this dragon tracker. And then this goes to my partner. Yellow king. That can be good. Start again. Sweet. Let's give it to me. No dragon trackers here. Put it here because I would hate for that to be a dragon tracker, and then the opponent, if they have one dragon tracker, is worth 2, and if I have 2, it's 2, right? It's tie. The opponent always wins ties. Trying to give the opponent the benefit here. We'll take that to make sure we win it. All right. Yeah, let's do it. Oi! All right, definitely going here. Let's hope nothing too bad. And a dragon tracker. All right, so it worked out because we ended up having them in our favor. So we win the dragon roost. So we get these cards. Well, that's too bad. I'm going to ditch this and ditch this one. I have to put in dragon trackers because they're the ones hunting down the dragon roost. This will go face down, face down, face down. All these are out of play. All right, let me organize my cards here. Greens are the royal suit. We're looking pretty good here. We've had 2 good rounds. My partner has that knight. My partner also has the yellow frog, so you need to be aware of that. All right, with solo games, there has to be some element of luck to it, you know, the randomness of it. And so having the players just get to play from their deck, sometimes that's just what happens in a game. All right, shuffle these up. All right, so I got the dragon roost, I get to lead. Who knows what my partner has? I'm gonna lead with the king. Let's see. Princess, sweet. Oh my gosh, that was awesome. That's great. So we win the trick, and thankfully put that royal guard in my partner's there, and saved us. We would just have lost there. All right, I know there's some jesters here, so I don't feel great about leading my jester. My partner does have a yellow frog, does have that knight in there. You know, I'm going to lead with the dragon. Maybe my partner will play the knight. Well, doesn't matter now. Oh, bummer. That's too bad. Yeah, that cancels our points. We still win the trick, though. That's so funny. All right. Well, my partner might have that yellow frog coming up. Let's royal guard over and over again. Partner did play the trump card, so that's great. I just keep all my cards together here and just remember that he leads. All right, jester. Oh no, I know that there's a red jester in here. There's 4 cards left. So do I throw off? I am. I'm going to throw off, and hopefully he doesn't play his jester. Well, all right, we get a point for our jester. He played the royal suit, so he wins that trick. All right, he leads. Frog, frog. Jester, this is great news for us. All right, we get to play the royal suit and take that point from that jester. So we get 2 points and this. All right, we're doing great. He's got that jester hanging in there. Let's royal guard it. Oh well. All right, that was good though. We did win the trick. And last. Oh. Maybe I don't know what I was thinking. So we win the trick. All right, that worked out pretty well for us too. So they just got 1 trick. So that is 2 points for them. We got 6 and 3 gems. So we got 9 points for that round. All right. So that is solo play for Dragon Draft. Thanks for watching.